Hey guys, Welsknight here, and we are back at the Pokecommunity SMP server, and I am going to be running the Gauntlet. Breastplate? Somehow I didn't get my diamond breastplate that I was supposed to be. Anyway, I'm going to be running the Gauntlet Tier 3 right here. Should be good. And I have attempted it twice so far tonight and have failed both times. This is not easy. Some of the mob combinations are a little bit OP to say the least. But we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. So, basically the object of the Gauntlet is to get to through all the levels. There are a total of 10 of them without dying. We're going to go ahead and go right for these guys. And I might die right here on level 1. Maybe not. Okay. I think we're fine. So if you have not seen my previous Gauntlet video, I highly encourage you to watch it. I go over all of the details concerning the rules and what it is and how it works and all that stuff. So go ahead and watch that. You may even want to watch that before you finish watching this video. Oh, actually, I need to heal a little bit. There we go. So now we are good. I love how White Mage just managed to get my diamond chestplate. Alright, we're going to fight these guys from over here so we don't end up in the lava. Hopefully, trapped is not really where I want to be, but that's okay. I'm alright. Let's knock these skellies out. We'll just take them out one at a time. Knock you back. Oh, that is lava. That is definitely lava. Which is rather unfortunate. I'll grab those in case I pick up a bow. There is no water. Okay, I did manage to pick up a bow, so that is fantastic. Let's get rid of some of this other stuff. Protection 2. I'm wondering if Protection 2 would be better than Diamond Leggings. It might be. We're going to give it a shot and see. I honestly don't know for sure, but we're going to find out. Because that is actually a pretty nice enchantment and a lucky pickup right there. So let's go ahead and take out these spiders as quickly as we can. We've got blazes over there, but the blazes are not what I'm worried about. Although I suppose the spiders can only poison me. The blazes can actually do lots of nasty things to me. So we'll take those out first. Okay, so we made it through that alright. We'll get some of that stuff up and out of there. And, I love how I've got, you know, I love how I have diamond armor. Clipster says his gold bands bring all the mobs to the yard. Oh, yes, indeed they do. Indeed they do. Alright, so on this level, this is probably going to be quite nasty. I don't know what's going to spawn here. Creepers I'm not worried about because they will kill each other. So I am not afraid of creepers. We've got more creepers, but we've got 99 problems, but a creeper ain't one, yo. Alright, so moving onwards, we've got level 5. I do need to let my health regenerate a little bit. There we go. Thanks for the healing there, Clippy. The Clipster. It's Clipster in there, but it's Clippy on, yeah, it's just Clippy. These guys are super annoying. You gotta get real close to them to actually hurt them. And then we've got skeletons. This is not going to be easy at all. Unless the creeper helps me out enough, but I don't think I'm going to make it through this one. Just looking at my health right now, it's not happening. No way. No way in at all. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it good on the Gauntlet for now. That is my third attempt of the night. The first 2 times I made it to level 3 and got pretty much just murdered by a combination of zombie pigmen and cave spiders. That one, I don't even know how I would possibly go about doing that. That last level there with the guardians and the guardians and the skellies. I just don't know how in the world that would be possible. I'm gonna grab my stuff back. Need a tiny bit more speed. But it looks like Anna is going to run it, so we'll go ahead and we'll stick around and watch that, because this could be interesting. Basically, this will give me a chance to commentate as someone else challenges the Gauntlet. So we have Anna over here. She is decked out in diamond armor and an iron sword, which is all you are allowed to have when you run the Gauntlet. That is your only... those are the only things you're allowed to take with you. So, and they generate automatically as soon as you enter the Gauntlet. Everything else you have to put into an iron, or into a chest. So if you have, like, say, full enchanted diamond armor and enchanted diamond swords and things like that, you're required to leave that stuff behind, which is unfortunate because I do have enchanted diamond armor and a really nice enchanted diamond sword and stuff. So that would have made the Gauntlet actually probably doable. But basically you are provided with full diamond armor, some food, and a plain old iron sword with no enchantments on it. And you need to attempt to make it through 10 levels of mobs. Those mobs are chosen by the Game Master up there. And at the end, you then fight someone, either the champion or Clipster, depends on who is online at the time. And just basically try and make it through without dying. So far, Anna is doing okay. Getting kind of backed into a corner, but right now using the tree for cover, which is a good strategy against the skeletons. Kind of looking like a human pincushion, but, you know, that diamond armor is I'd be interested to see what her actual health is at right now. This level can be rather difficult. If you fall into the lava, obviously there is water right there, which is great. Unfortunately, if you end up with, say, skeletons or something that provides knockback, heavy knockback, it can get quite annoying. Blazes here aren't actually too bad since there's the water. I do see some skeletons. I wish I could see this from above. But Anna is stuck in the lava. Taking out those skeletons there and basically getting shot at by blazes. She's going to have to get out of there ASAP or this is not going to go well. And we cannot assist in fighting. There's an invisible wall here. You have to move. And that is it. Anna falls to Tier 1 of the Gauntlet. Clippy may have spawned a few too many enemies on that level, I think he said. But I was on Tier 3. There are a total of 4 tiers. The first tier is the easiest. The fourth tier is the hardest. So they increase in difficulty as you go. But that was Tier 1, supposedly. And it looks like Anna's a little bit frustrated, but that's okay. She was actually doing pretty well. She just got kind of cheated by Clippy. Clippy was being spiteful and mean. Bad Clippy. And now he is drowning himself in lava to atone for his sins and for the suffering. Look at that. Did you see that? He bowed his head in shame. That's right, Clipster. You bow your head in shame. Ooh, Waboo's gonna attempt Tier 4. Did he beat Tier 3? I missed it. That's, I did not actually know. Stolen Identity or Waboo apparently beat Tier 3. I did not know that. That's awesome. Alright, well, this we will have to watch, but this episode, well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's watch this episode. Let's watch this as the final run of the episode. Call me cynical, but having just attempted Tier 3 and failed badly 3 times in a row, I'm going to go on a limb and say that Waboo is not going to beat Tier 4. That's my prediction. I'm guessing he makes it to level... let me look at the arenas. That one's not bad. This would be 4. I'm guessing he makes it to level 4, maybe. 4 or 5. Tier 4, the hardest tier, the Master Quest. Let's see how this goes. Waboo, we're cheering for you, buddy. I raise my sword and salute you. And you, shame on you, Clipster, for how mean you were to Anna. Just shame on you. Bets. I'm gonna bet level 4. Clippy's gonna give us a sneak peek of what Waboo will be dealing with. Oh. Blindness. That's a new twist. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. So we're going to have to keep in mind that he is practically blind as he's playing this. He's got creepers there. Creepers aren't really that big of a deal, honestly, because when you've got diamond armor, they don't do a massive amount of damage, and they blow themselves up. So it's very, very helpful. Like, I honestly I like it when I get creepers spawn, because they'll take out half of the other enemies for me. So let's see here. What's up next? It's going to continue to have to run this blind And I think no, he didn't quite go in the lava, but he came close. Alright, let's see what's up next. Now, you'll notice that he was, he took a minute to get on the quartz over there. The level does not start until you stand on the quartz. Skellies. This must be considerably more difficult when you're blind and you can't see where the arrows are coming from. But he seems to be doing okay. He's just got to make it through without getting knocked into the lava. And looks like he's got it. So, he's alright. Okay. Ooh, unless there was more enemies. Did more stuff spawn? No. Okay. So, heading on to level 3 right here. Let's see what we've got. I'm curious to see what the Master of Mayhem, Clippy, will be throwing at Waboo this round. The Killer White Rabbit from Monty Python's You Didn't Give Him a Holy Hand Grenade. That is not how you spell grenade. Anyway. That is, of course, a reference to Monty Python's Holy Grail, one of my favorite movies of all time. Alright, so this is level 4. This is where I predicted that he would die. So we will see. We will see if he is able to... Oh, and Clippy is modifying the arena. Yo... Can't see. Oh, iron golems. He's fighting iron golems who are killing themselves. Okay. And I will finish that one off for Clippy. There's an invisible wall right here, which is what those iron golems got stuck on, I believe. And that is a redo level. They got caught in the wall. Alright, so we've got zombies this time. That shouldn't be extraordinarily difficult, since most of them... Oh, and then blazes to back them up. These are the levels that are actually a lot tougher, is when you've got a combination of a bunch of different enemies. However, zombies and blazes, not really all that hard to handle, especially since there's water right there. If this had been me, I probably would have jumped into the water and tried to make the zombies come to me, and then finished off the blazes afterwards. That was not... I don't think that was all that challenging for a 4th level. But here's level 5. This is where I died on my run earlier in the episode. We will see, usually Clippy spawns guardians on this level, since there's some water. Now we're going to have iron golems, it looks like. And a lot of them, it seems. And he just continues to spawn them in the wall. So we got 2 iron golems spawning here. We've got a 3rd there. And I'm assuming he's going to drop some other mobs down as well. But I guess we will find out. And a white rabbit. That doesn't seem all that incredibly challenging, considering the... Yeah, I'm thinking that this could have been harder, considering this is tier 4. I mean, I'm not in Waboo's shoes here, so... Especially since it seems like the other golems don't attack. That was really not difficult at all. Like, that was like tier 1 difficult right there. Although the killer rabbit definitely surprised me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we've got some action. The Guardians coming in to try that. That makes things a bit more difficult. Okay, so let's see if Waboo can get out of this one. He seems to have everything else pretty much cleared out, but those Guardians are just a pain to bring down. Because they've got that ranged attack, which is annoying, and it seems like you gotta get right up on them to actually hurt them. So, looks like he did manage to come out of it alive, though, so good for him. Good job, Waboo. I'm very impressed by that. Alright, now this one, all of these red squares you see here, these are invisible pillars that you cannot see, that will impede your movement. So we'll see what he can pull out here. This is level 6, I believe. And then, of course, you have the soul sand, which slows down your movement. And I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, so. A zombie pigman. Normal zombies. Got a couple cave spiders. Oh, and now he is poisoned. He was not ready for that cave spider. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened there if he had whacked one of the pigmen and then gotten bit by the spider. That would have made things very, very difficult for him. Now he's just going to sit there and heal up for a little bit, I'm sure. Looks like he's trying to get a general idea of what's going on. Basically, he's actually playing with the blindness effect on right now, since this is tier 4, so he cannot see more than about 2 blocks ahead of him. So that was probably why he was kind of sneaking around there a minute ago to see what else is out there. Now he's fighting these zombie pigmen. I think he's going to be okay. Looks like he managed to get around them so he can kite them. So, good. Well done there. I think that is that level. Real talk, this level sucks. Matt's least favorite level, Clippy don't break. Okay. So, yeah, this level is kind of a pain. There is no water, but there is lava. And usually Clippy spawns things like skellies and things like that. Something with a knockback effect. Skellies on this level are especially nasty. Speaking of which, especially when they have enchanted bows, except for his skeletons like to go ahead and go into the lava and kill themselves. Whereas the other night when I ran this, they just sat here and shot at me repeatedly. In this case, the skeletons are basically hurting themselves. So, yeah. Then we've got some blazes up there. Some nasty things. White Mage keeps calling for Ender Dragons. Alright. I think Clippy is going pretty easy on him, considering that this is Tier 4. That looks like a pretty good amount of enemies, finally. And he's getting shot, but he's not in too bad a shape right now. I mean, he's obviously going to have to get out of there so he can go and damage these ranged attackers, these blazes, but blazes don't really hurt all that bad unless you just sit there. So, once again, not too bad. Oh, he has no sword! That will make things difficult. Clippy gave him another sword. Alright. Heading in here. Now, if you can't see it from here, but if you go down, if you fall down this hole, any of these holes right here, it goes directly into a giant pit of lava. So you need to make sure you skirt the edges on this one, especially since the ice is rather nasty. So you definitely don't want. Tier 5 is that you become an admin of the server. Huh. Okay, anyway. So let's see what we got on this level. Ranged attackers are much more of a threat on this level than normal melee attackers, because melee attackers have a tendency to fall off and fall into the pit, killing themselves. So, let's see here. I just realized that I do not have any food. That's okay. Let's see, we've got Skellies. He's making a beeline for the corner over here. Those spiders get that poison effect on him. That is really going to be a problem. If he gets brought down by the poison far enough, those Skellies will finish him off easily with arrows. And he's getting knocked back, but I think he might be okay. I don't know where he's at for damage right now. He's definitely resembling a pincushion at the moment. That was probably the most challenging of the levels so far with that extra poison damage. But I don't know how far that brought him down. So we will continue. Yep, and there he said in the chat, those spiders about got me. I figured that would be the most challenging. So, let's see. Do we get to help pick mobs? Witches, spiders, and skellies. Iron Golem. So it looks like he went with my suggestion, which is spiders and skellies. Is that a horse? I'm not familiar with these mobs. I don't. Oh, and there we go. Stolen identity bites the dust to the witch. And that's what I was figuring. I fought, when I did this the other night, nearly got wiped out by a witch, because those witches can cause issues. With poison damage, they are quite nasty. This was level 10, and Waboo was close, much closer than I thought he would be, but still no cigar. So I think I am definitely going to go ahead and call this an episode. This has been a much longer episode than what I normally do, but a very action-packed. We got to see 3 gauntlet runs, myself failing, Anna not quite making it because Clippy is evil, and Waboo almost successfully defeating Tier 4 of the Gauntlet, but not quite. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. It really helps promote my channel, get us some more community involvement, which makes things more fun for everybody. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you next time.